When the American space agency NASA decided to send men to the moon, it sent them to Iceland first to try and acclimatise to what they imagined the lunar landscape might be like. These days, Icelanders and the world are rather more focused on the newfound financial wastelands here and the new political landscape that will follow. Iceland's biggest single employer is Reykjavik's main hospital. Here, over lunch, the doctors and nurses get a visit from a candidate with some fresh ideas.
I'm just a housewife, and we don't accept this any longer. We don't trust the politicians any longer. They have been lying to us. They don't give us information. They work harder for their own parties than the people in the country, and that needs to change.
A party of non-politicians sparks lively debate, but it's sketchy on what all Icelanders want, a firm plan for the economy.
Somebody has to come up with a solution.
We need to have these problems solved. That's the basics. I have not heard any concrete solutions in these matters.
The old government fell in January because people thought its economist prime minister should have spotted suspicious practices that led to the collapse of the banks. He didn't.
Basically, they are a victim, and our economy, therefore, a victim of the global financial crisis.
Enter an interim leader and a new political wave. A woman and a socialist, she also happens to be the world's first openly gay head of government. The nation will likely endorse the Social Democrats and their allies, the Greens, in Saturday's vote, even though their plan for the economy, long on promise, is short on detail. It's a sign the relationship between gender and power in Iceland is changing. As well as politics, there are now a number of women in charge of restructuring the banks.
There's a strong pressure to bring in women who are more responsible, maybe even a bit more risk-averse and not so risk-seeking, that these young men were more sort of living in the way of the Vikings, going out and pillaging, and this is something that women wouldn't do.
In a climate of gloom and uncertainty, Icelanders celebrate the official start of summer. The weather wasn't keeping its side of the bargain. There's hope the new government will.